Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hoping a phenomenal day, taking a quick look here at Avalanche, seeing what's going on. It is doing pretty well, recovering quite nicely after that bounce off 0.382. We're going to look at some back-end data here as well and kind of just see what is going on. In fact, let's just go ahead and start with that really quick and then we'll get on to some extra cool stuff after this. All right, so the thing I want to talk about here is just how crazy the liquidation levels were before. Just to quickly note, $23. Those shorts got wrecked. Price comes down, wicks all the way down here to $20. Those longs got wrecked. Price works its way back up here. Now we got some extra shorts here closer to $23.37 and some extra longs back at $20. So again, those levels kind of equaled out in the long run, but they just wiped everything out completely. So this is a prime example of how manipulation occurs. Okay, so just be mindful. This coin is heavily manipulated, unfortunately, by larger whales that can push the price in whichever direction they want. Right now, the next closest target does appear to be $23.37. There's some moderate amount of liquidation at that level. Okay, so wouldn't be surprised we see the price sweep up and pull back again. Anyways, just something to kind of be mindful of here. So that said, what do we want to look at next here? We want to look at a few key factors. In fact, why don't we just take a quick peek here first? Because I think this is really awesome. Just want to kind of note a couple of things here. Last 12 hours, we've seen 84% from Bell, 100% from Near, Gallus 76%, OGN 43%, and then of course we go back a little further, audio 202%, EDU 30, Bitcoin 61%, XRP 42, Link 62, Bet 102. Sorry, I can't spend all day doing that, but I just want to say, man, congrats again to our community members. Super happy it's working well for you. Got tons of wonderful feedback recently, so thanks again for that. Both of our signals from yesterday are looking pretty solid too right now at this point. I'll talk more about that later. So what we want to look at here for Avalanche is, let's work our way down because we know kind of where we're at with the liquidation data, right? We do need to recognize too, there's previous liquidation that we didn't see on the charts there because that was a 7-day time frame. There is liquidation all the way up to about that $25 mark. So the price could literally swing all the way up to this level here as well. Okay, so keep that in mind. We could very well see something along those lines. All right. Also, let's see here as well. We're going to go ahead and double check a few key factors too, such as the money flow index, extremely high. This is a very positive sign. When the money flow index goes up above the RSI, that's always a great sign for bullish behavior. Same thing as well if we look at the 4-hour time frame here as well. We can kind of see the price action is doing very, very good. And wow, look at that. Bitcoin is killing it, almost hitting 44,000. That is awesome. All right, so again, you're going to see some alts pumping here today, but keep in mind those might be short-lived just based on Bitcoin dominance being very high. That said, though, if we take a look at the MACD, we can see the MACD is converging. We can see a strong amount of RSI bounce there. So 50 on the RSI. See the price action continuing higher. The key takeaway here is being above 50 is a really sweet spot for bullish behavior, right? I feel much more confident taking a trade when the RSI is over 50 than under 50 on the 4-hour time frame. So we got a convergence. RSI is looking good. Money flow index is increasing. We're back up over the all moving averages. And if we take a look at the hourly here, we can see with the Ichimoku cloud that we're above the cloud as well. Okay, we do have some buy side liquidity still left as well from the most recent time frame here. So a lot of things are pointing up right now. Okay, so again, keep that in mind. Definitely looking very strong. Conversion lines about the baseline. Lagging span is behind the price action, even though it's clear. So it does lead us to believe that this may or may not be a situation where the price action will pull back. So just be mindful of where we're at right now. We're in a really curious spot, but it does feel like the price should continue higher in the overall sense. What we're looking for here, though, and we want to recognize too that we are making higher highs and higher lows so far. Okay, so it would be safe to presume that the price action should retest this level to establish another higher high. Again, I never try to presume, or no, I'd rather presume than assume, right? You know the difference. And again, subjective, of course, but what I'm getting at here is that we have mostly bullish signs, but not 100% confirmation. So to me, I'm going to kind of wait to see what happens with Bitcoin first before I take a long position here. Because again, Bitcoin dominance keeps going up and Bitcoin price goes up. If you're not familiar with this already, and if you haven't seen this in my previous videos, check out our Discord. My education section, we have a trading cheat sheet. You click a little pin up top, it's pinned. You can see Bitcoin dominance extremely high, Bitcoin price also very high. Alts typically go down in these situations, and if Bitcoin does pull back, we'll see a dump. So be mindful, keep your head on a swivel, move your stop loss higher as you take profit, and make sure you're not getting super greedy on these longs. Because again, I think the top, we're getting close-ish to the top. I think, Bitcoin 47, 48,000. Watch my Bitcoin video from earlier today. We did a macro analysis. 47, 48,000 is the likely area we're going to see Bitcoin continue that 0.618 on the monthly for the fib levels, and we could see the price action pull back from there. Between now and then, it's free game, open range, but alts are in a unique spot right now because of how Bitcoin's performing, so just be mindful of that. All right, folks, that's kind of what we got here for today. Very last bit of advice here. A lot of exchanges are requiring VPN and or KYC. This exchange does not. Phenomenal exchange. We recently partnered with them because they have no KYC, no VPN requirement. Use my link below. You'll have some phenomenal benefits for deposit rewards and additional features for trading. So again, be sure to check them out. They are my favorite exchange, mainly because they provide excellent opportunities for our community. So thanks again, Bitunix, for an awesome exchange and a great opportunity for our members. I hope you all have a great rest of the day. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.